What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at second in form and newly changed position Lucas Vazquez. Obviously, if you don't know who this card is, he is the 80 right wing on the base for Real Madrid. He then has an 83 first in form, which again, Real Madrid right wing, whereas now we've got a second in form and he's got it as a right back. Very, very interesting indeed. Obviously the biggest thing that I think you look straight away, 4-star is nice, but 65 defending. That's going to make it very interesting, and what it's going to do is it's going to make everybody use more of that 5 at the back, because this guy now is perfect for having a little bit of defending, not too much, but a shadow takes him up to 73. I feel like in a 5 in the back that could do, because he would have 97 pace, not much strength but a little bit of aggression. Obviously stamina is maxed out, so that's always nice, but he's going to be great going forward. He's going to be that overlapping guy. You're then stuck with 4 at the back still, and then you've got an attacker who's always going to track back at the very least and be a body. He doesn't necessarily need to be the tackler, but he can be a body in that back 5. So it's going to be very interesting to see what he's all about here. Personally, I'm already writing this card off, but I'm not gonna fully write him off until I see him in game. I just feel like the defensive ability is not going to be there. He's going to be more kind of like a centre mid cam sort of role. We'll try him in the right back, see if he does anything. I want to see if he does. Obviously I always like to use their position if they are newly changed, and then we will go forward and see, is he better at right wing? Could you use him as that right wing back? Or would you be better off putting him in like a cam kind of role? Here's a 4-star, like I said, 5'8", with some decent agility balance, some nice dribbling overall. 80 composure's looking a little bit low at this point of the game, but let's not judge it full on the kind of like the overall to start with. Let's jump into it and see what Vazquez can do. Vazquez, as we see him down this wing, we've got 2 opponents this time. Gonna find him. Okay, he's not going to find the overlap, but we find him to start with. Very nice. Getting back into position is a little slow from him. Just looking at what he's doing there. Did take him, I'd say, a good solid 2 minutes of game time to actually get back. That could be the literal difference from getting a goal and conceding a goal straight off the bat there. Bernardo Silva. Can we see him? Barnes, I don't know if he's offside. Barnes going to chip the keeper, and it is miles into that net. Beautiful stuff. Lucas with a block and a half there. That's what you can do with him. He is good at that still. Lucas Vazquez. Beautiful. Keeps it as well. Oh, I've gone way too much. Does feel a little bit clunky on the dribbles. Lets in the goal. That's personally my fault. Should have oofed it straight out, knowing that he's not the greatest in terms of ball control. Even with the stats, like what has he got? He's got 85. Does not feel it. The turning circle seems to be turned down a hell of a lot. It's just not working out for him in terms of that dribbling side of it. Bernardo finding that ball straight over to Barnes, whip it in for Mane. Pope is going to come and collect, and again dispersing the ball. You love to see it from Bernardo. Doesn't manage to get that second one, which is shocking. I thought he might have easily got that one, but didn't have the pace on it. We are going to win it back, and he's great at that, kind of pass it into him, find the option. Bruno, Kevin, I think even Millet, if you're talking about free cards as well, is absolutely fantastic at that sort of dispersing of the ball. That's a cracking ball from Lucas into Bernardo, into Barnes, who's going to chip the keeper. I can't ask for better than that. That's a lovely little through ball from Lucas. It like skims the ground perfectly. Lucas find Barnes all the way across. It's not going to have enough power on it. Maybe a running pass might have been the better option for that pass there. Vazquez coming across. We've got Alfonso having to pass away from him this time. So going into the overall for Lucas Vazquez, like I said, pretty much right back is not his thing. Very quick, nice on the kind of nice on the dribble actually. He had kind of hit and miss moments. Defensively, not good enough, not strong enough, not got the tackling ability. Overall, just should not be a right back. As a right wing back, potential. Only if your centre backs and your left wing back, left back is absolutely phenomenal. It's got to be like a Ferland Mendy, Varane. It's got to be maybe even a team. I suppose you get away with less than a team of the year, Ramos, to be honest. If you're looking at centre backs, you may be looking at, if I was to pick just La Liga, you'd be looking at a Ramos, a Varane, Diego Carlos, maybe even a rule breaker Jimenez, just to cover the fact that potentially you might not get a tackle off with this right back. You need to be able to have that covered, and with the fact that you've got Navas, Dest, even Sergio Roberto with better defending in them positions, you're just not going to choose this guy. If he's a red, he's fodder at the very least. The only thing that he's useful for at the moment is the Spanish objective, and even then, you probably just go buy a gold and do exactly the same as what this guy's going to do in the defence. Overall wise, for me, it's a bang 5 out of 10. It's very, very average at best. Cracking pace with a shadow, obviously gets 97, so you can't argue at that. But in terms of everything else, he's going to be as a discard price fodder. And that's about it. Hopefully you enjoyed. Like and subscribe. Peace.